Hi everyone, my name's Claire Collins and I'm part of the PD North and the Shaping Success in Maths and English team. And I just want to tell you about this Pecha Kucha because you have an example in your newsletter this month, and I wanted to explain what it is, how we might use it in post-16 learning, and really why I did it and what it was all about. So I was given the short straw at our recent Exchanging Success events. After lunch, the slot was called Policy Updates in Maths, English and Digital. I thought, gosh, how am I going to keep people awake? And I decided I'd try and do a Pecha Kucha. I'll tell you what that is in a moment if you've never heard of one. And I'd try and put myself outside my comfort zone because I think that's probably good for us all sometimes. So a Pecha Kucha is 20 slides with 20 seconds per slide, and the slides automatically move from one to the next. Really, the slides are best if they're visual based, or perhaps there's just one or two words on them, because what you need to do is to crystallise a topic, crystallise some key points about an aspect of that topic in just 20 seconds. And if there's too much going on the screen behind you, then it's going to be very difficult for people to focus. And it's that crystallising the topic that I think is really interesting. It was a really big challenge. I had to rehearse this, which is quite, I wouldn't normally rehearse things. I'm definitely not rehearsing what I'm doing for you now. The reason you have to rehearse it is because you need to make sure you really can say that in 20 seconds, and it's a very short amount that I could say without speaking too fast. And you tell your audience what you're going to do, and you tell them if you've not finished talking on that subtopic, then they need to tell you to move on, and that makes it also quite funny, quite engaging. I was a bit worried about it at first. I thought, gosh, it could be that some people who take a bit longer to process are going to not be able to take on what I'm saying, and maybe it's just going to be all too much. So the first one I did as a mini Pecha Kucha, just 10 slides, but actually it went so well that second time round I just went for it and did a full one. So let me show you our Pecha Kucha website and see if I can help you understand a little bit more about this approach. So this is pechakucha.com, and here you can see lots of examples of events that have taken place all around the world. A latest showcase is a Pecha Kucha also about Visby, which is apparently just off the coast of Sweden. Here we have a graphic artist talking about their work. Well, gosh, the sky's the limit, really. It's something which attracts big audiences. It tells us here that it started in Tokyo in February 2003, and if you want to find out more, you can have a look at this website too. So how could we use it in teaching, learning and assessment? Well, I wonder if it would be good for summarising skills in English, that perhaps you ask a learner to really get down to the core of what they want to say, and that would help both writing and possibly speaking as well. It could be a way to do some presentation work that's a little bit different, or see if you can explain something about a topic that would help someone understand in a really simple way. Maybe you could do one at a staff meeting and tell people about a piece of work you've been doing, some research you've been working on, or a CPD session you went to. And I guess for me, it sort of made sure that I didn't labour a point too much. Yeah, I'm sure there's so many creative people out there. You'll have all sorts of ideas. Have a go. Have a look at other people's Pecha Kuchas. Watch some videos on YouTube. There's all sorts out there. I'd love to hear if you have a good experience. All right. See you soon.